Hello, in this tutorial, I will show you that in a FreeToast host website, how to sign up for the meeting roles through the email notice, rather getting back to the FreeToast host website to the agenda page to go through all the complicated steps. Okay, let's get started. Here is an agenda page at the FreeToast host website. Let's say the VPE or the Toastmasters of this specific meeting, or he or she wants to send out an email notice to remind every member of this club to sign up for the roles at this specific meeting. What he or she will be doing is sending out this email notice together with this draft agenda as an attachment with a few words as the notice. Let's say he or she will be saying some words. Are you taking some roles at this meeting? VPE. And he or she will click this send email button and this email will go out. The email is out. Let me go back to check my email box. See what happens. Okay, the email just came in with this specific notes from VP. Are you taking some roles at this meeting? With this agenda draft and with all these items or positions that are still available for sign up. And in case I am interested in this timers role, I want to sign up as a standard procedure. After I click the sign up, I will be popped up to this window where I need to log in and confirm my sign up. Here is a password that already saved here because I am using the Google featured password saving program, but for many members, oftentimes they're not. They don't use this feature at the Google, or they just can't remember their password at this moment. In this case, they are stuck here. Either they have to close this window, go back to the first page to log in, to go through, forget my password, etc., all the steps to retrieve his or her password, and then come back here to input the password. That oftentimes they're not. They will skip this step or they just work away for them step. That means this sign up is not really confirmed and they cannot do that. But in this case, for the purpose of demonstration, let's say I do remember my password or I have this password saving mechanism handy right here. I use this feature and get my password input and I submit. Okay, so it's sent out successfully. And let's go back to check our agenda here, whether it's reflected at this list here or not. Let's scroll down at the timers row. It's now taken and nothing changed about this agenda. So what happens? What I do is to refresh this web page, see what happens. Let's scroll down. Boom. This timers row already taken. That means this sign up notice has been sent to this FreeToast host site and been reflected at the agenda. That's the standard procedure. But as I said, in the middle of the steps, because of forgetting password or they can't find the password handy at the moment, so they might work away. They might leave this procedure in the middle without completing it. That is why some members came to me to ask whether they can not send these rows right at the email. The answer is yes. What you can do is you have to set up some profile at your basic settings and to realize this function. What you do is get into the members only domain, scroll down the list. There is one function called edit your profile. Click into the edit profile and there is a tag saying email settings. At this email settings, scroll down slowly. Slowly, you can see use mail to in links in agenda emails. Check this on. For this function, what it says is checking this box will make the system use response emails versus a form. When you click a response link in emailed agenda, basically what it says is that you can realize the function of sign up right at the email. I will show you how it is realized in this way. Okay, let's save this function, right? Okay, that means I already have this function that I can use at the email box directly. Let's close this part and let's bring this agenda back to original step. That means this timer's row is not taken. So what I can do right now is I cancel that. That will send this agenda back to the original status. Let's say VP sends out this email notice, and he will send a few words as the notice, as the reminder, let's say, and send out this email. Boom, this email is out. Let me go back to check my email. Okay, here is the new email. As you can see, that's a new notice. Hey, task. That is the second email from the VPE with all this agenda draft. And there is no meeting rows that have been sent. Here, I scroll down at the timers row. I am interested. I want to send that up. Actually, send up. See, instead of sending me back to the login page, here where I am is my own email box selections. I can use one of that email ID to send out this email notice by myself. But here, just to remind you, you have to use that email box address that you have used to recognize for this FreeToast host website. That is very important. If you use a strange email address and you never used at this FreeToast host website, that might cause some miscommunication. I never tried that, but I would recommend you use this email that has been recognized by the FreeToast host website. This is, in my case, my first email address is that one I'm using for FreeToast host website. Let's go ahead and click that email address. What happens is here is an automatic generated email with specific email address, ID, and with that function as a notice to the FreeToast host website to tell them this row has been taken at this agenda list. I'll click out sending. Okay, so I'm done with this sign up through the email notice. Let's go back to this email address, to this agenda, see what happens. Here, this timers row is still open, not reflected yet. What I do again is to refresh, see what happens. Boom. See, this row has been sent up without for me to get into website to sign in. I just completed whole process of sign up at the email notice. In the real life, I think that will save you quite a bit time and some hassles of finding your password, input your password, get through all the process. I hope this tutorial helps you to save some time. Thank you.